Good afternoon, ladies. In my usual world, I'm in a room full of men with the odd woman, so it's actually really nice to see it the other way around for a change. So I am the founder and chief executive of GoCompare.com, and yes, I am that person responsible for those amazingly annoying ads with the larger-than-life opera singer. I didn't bring him today, you'll be glad to know. I've actually spent the last 20 years of my working career avoiding any public speaking event. I've actually become quite a master of it, so this is actually only my second one. But given it's a day for celebrating women and how fabulous we are, how could I refuse? It's actually quite hard standing up and talking about yourself, but I'll give it a bash. As a young girl, I was never a big fan of going to school. All I wanted to do was finish school as soon as possible and work. I wanted to earn my own money and I wanted to stand on my own 2 feet. My mother always tells me I was far too stubborn, headstrong and independent for my own good. I don't think it's done me too bad in life though. I left school at 16 and I've worked full-time ever since. My dad wanted to set me up with my own business and he suggested I become a hairdresser. My mother always wanted her own personal hairdresser. In fact, she still does. So now she's working on the grandkids to follow in the hairdressing career path. I remember saying to my dad at the time, "Thanks, Dad, but I'll make it by myself." And off I went to get myself a job. I think he mumbled under his breath something like "stubborn bugger." I fell straight into a job for a local insurance broker, where I started off making the tea and writing cover notes. And I've loved the insurance business ever since. I'm one of those people that just love working. I hated school and education, but I truly love working. I love the people I work with, I love the excitement of pulling off a big deal, or the buzz I get when I see other people succeed and do well for themselves. I've always been lucky enough to enjoy my career, and I really think it's important to enjoy your job. Whenever I get to the stage where the enjoyment and excitement has gone, then I know it's time to move on. It's also important to be realistic and realise when you've reached your limits with your employer. I've had a number of situations in my career where I've thought to myself, I've got as far as I'm going to get in this company, so now it's time to move on to the next thing. Sometimes you need to make things happen for yourself, not just sit back and wait for opportunities to land on your lap. During my career, I've had the opportunity to work on 4 very successful startup businesses. Working on a new startup is just amazing. It really is like giving birth to your own child. It can be just as painful, but the rewards and the love you feel is just fantastic. My current baby, not this one, GoCompare.com, is just over 3 years old, but already one of the biggest and fastest growing brands in the UK. I started this business in 2006 for a number of reasons. I accepted the fact that I'd achieved all I was going to achieve in my previous role, so in my heart, I knew it was time to move on. I knew I could do better for the price comparison industry, and I wanted to do more for our customers. I just love saving people huge sums of money on insurance. Nobody wants to part with their hard-earned cash, so why pay over the odds for insurance when you could buy fabulous red shoes with matching bag instead? That was it. My mind was made up, and I was leaving my nice, secure job, and I was going it alone. I'm not one of these people that can work on a new business idea in the background and carry on with my current job. I'm too honest and upfront to be able to do that. So once I make my mind up that I'm going to do something, then I just need to do it. I literally woke up one Monday morning in 2006 and thought to myself, that's it, I'm leaving and I'm doing it now. On the Wednesday of that week, I met with a business investor who agreed to give me a business loan of £500,000 to launch my own insurance comparison site. The following day, I resigned from my nice, safe job and I was on my own. Well, not quite. Within those 4 days, I'd lined up a team of other people who wanted to join me in my quest to do things better. We started off working in my dining room, and within just 7 months, GoCompare.com was launched with just 7 members of staff. No other comparison site has ever launched so quickly with such small staff numbers. We had a few simple goals: to become one of the top 3 comparison sites in the UK, to completely transform the way the comparison industry operated, and to build a business with a capital value in excess of £400 million. So how did we go about achieving these goals? Firstly, we needed to be very brave and accept the fact that in order to achieve these goals, we needed to take big risks and invest heavily in creating a household brand. It was time to have confidence in ourselves and spend big and really go for it. And that's exactly what we did. I took out a new commercial loan for up to £30 million, and brand build we did. At the point of taking on the £30 million loan, I thought to myself that we've got a 50-50 chance of making it work. So we'll either be hugely successful or we'll fail and fall flat on our backsides. But I'd rather give it a go and